Good morning, and if this is your first time here, you're fishing with Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. You can see probably a pretty familiar place behind me. There's this bridge back here, and as you can see, just over my shoulder here, the sun is just starting to come up. It's pretty chilly out here, and I think we have this place all to ourselves for right now. We are out here in Kentucky, and we're going after some fall crappie. We need to stock some fridges, and we need some golden crispies. All right, I can already see some white bass and some activity with some crappie here. The good news is we don't have a whole lot of wind, and the water level is slightly lower than last time. I do want to talk a little bit about crappie fishing technique. A lot of it is just casting it out there and letting the bait drop to a certain level. And of course, reeling it in, but giving it occasional pops and twitches like I am right here. And that's how you catch a crappie. Just fishing really slow. And I'm fishing on with, if you can imagine it, I know it sounds crazy probably to people who bass fish often, but I'm using 2-pound line. Crappie have really big eyes, and they're attracted to motion, and they love eating little minnows or worms, things with a scent to them. And so, but I'm fishing really slow because oftentimes they go after the minnows that are just creeping by. All right, we got our first crappie right by the wall where I said it was going to be. And not a bad looking fish. This guy's he's on the smaller side, but I'm not mad at it. Look at the rainbow colors on him. It's a black crappie. Just beautiful colors all up and down. Let's see if we can catch some bigger ones. This guy's really too small to catch and keep. All right, we got a big fighter of a fish over here. Another crappie. Another crappie. We're just gonna get him landed in here. Oh, this guy's huge. This guy is definitely a keeper. Oh my God, guys, this is great. Let's get him on land. Look at the giant. Look at this guy, he's a giant. Definitely a first keeper crappie of the day. Beautiful coloration, beautiful colorways. Just make sure you can see him in the light. Okay, we're gonna get this guy on the stringer. First keeper of the day. He's a look how wide he is, folks. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, we're gonna get a photo and we're gonna put him on the stringer. That's a bass. Fish on. Actually, that is a striper on 4-pound line. Let's see if we can get him to stop flopping around. That's actually a pretty good sized keeper. I may just take him and start a stringer with this guy. I am not mad about this. That's a beautiful fish. He's a good one to start the day off with. That is not bad. Got a white bass on my second cast, so I ain't complaining about that. Fish on. Oh, please tell me this. Yeah, this is another white bass. Holy cow, folks. Look at this guy go. He is that is pure power right there. We are adding you to the stringer. You know, I came out here with the intention of catching crappie, but he just spiked me good. But you know what? I will take home a white bass. You're coming with me. Look at him, he drew blood on me and everything. Beautiful guy. Fish on. This one's a crappie. This is what we're after right here, folks. This is not a crappie. This is another white bass. I think we found a whole nest of white bass, but he's a little dinker, and I don't like messing with these when they're super tiny. I want them to get up, grow older. So let's let him go. There he goes. Okay, I'm gonna switch things up here. I'm going with a little jig head with a red worm on it. Okay, wow, this guy, another white bass, folks. I think I found where they all are. These guys are definitely feeding up in the shallows. It's going to be a white bass kind of day, and I'm going to take as many of these home with me as possible. He's a big, beautiful guy. Look at that. A lot of meat on him too. Good to eat fillet. That's 3 of them on my stringer already. Probably been about 20 minutes of being out here. There we go. This one feels the way this one's zooming around, folks, as you can see, that is not a crappie. It's another tiny little white bass. This guy's mega tiny. I'm going to take a photo of him because he's cute. Now we're going to grip him carefully. Goodbye, buddy. Man, that was an aggressive bite. So I'm going to set my things down, get to work. Let's get some crappie. Let's go after what we came out here for. I'm reeling really slow as always. and giving slight twitches every now and then, every few feet. That's my technique. Sometimes I'll just raise it out of the water like that, just like a piece of shad that's jumped out of the water. Let's get over here close to these pieces of timber. The toughest part about this is just, oh, fish on, I think. Yeah. Oh, he just barely nipped at it. This is definitely a crappie, folks. We got ourselves a crappie. Let him wear himself out. Don't want to horse him in. Definitely don't want to lose him. So I'm keeping good pressure with my rod, as you can see. Oh my goodness, folks. Let's get him landed. That there is a beauty. That is a fat crappie, folks. Look at that. My. What a beautiful, gorgeous thing you are. Let's get his size here. We're looking at 10.5 inches, folks. 10.5 inches. Right on the money. You can see the 11-inch mark. Just beautiful. We're going to put him on the stringer. He's coming home with us. He's a perfect eater size. All right, we got ourselves another crappie over here. Looks like a keeper, but I want to make sure. Yeah, he's kind of skinny. I think it's easy to decide that he's one to let go. Beautiful fish, but he is too small. Let's let him go. One last look at him. Goodbye. Nice little belly flop home. Okay, well, we just caught ourselves a disaster of a small crappie. Another black crappie, but he's tiny. He fell off right when I was trying to land him. We're not keeping this dude. We're gonna let him go. Goodbye, little dude. All right, another decent sized crappie, barely hooked because he nipped at it. I don't believe this guy is a keeper either. He's not cooperating good enough for me to get a hold of him. A lot of tiny crappie out here. There we go, we got him. He's a little dirty. Oh, let's put the rod down and get a good look at him. Tiny crappie. That's what we've been hitting out here. But this is fun. It's fun when they are biting this good. I just cast it out there by that big tree. Well, it's not very big, but it is pretty tall in the water. I think something big slammed it. Hopefully it's a crappie. Keeping pressure on him. This feels like a slab, but you can't ever tell get him on. That's a keeper. That is a keeper crappie. That's a slab. All right, I'm gonna set my rod and reel down. I could tell just by looking at him, he's a good one. Look at that guy. That's good. 2 of them on the stringer. Okay, I just got this slab and I'm it's not a slab, but it's a good crappie. He was out there by those sticks like the other ones were, but I can tell just by looking at him, he is not the size that we're after. Pretty good size, and he was a good fighter, but it's time to let him go. You gotta love the colors on these guys. I mean, goodbye, buddy. We've caught ourselves a little bluegill. He's unique colored. He's really tiny. He's got a big mouth. But yeah, that's a little sunfish here. Let's take a photo of him. I like the little colors on him. It's real sandy colored. Okay, that's what's been biting right here at my feet. See if we can get something to bite that way. Okay, we got ourselves back onto the crappie. This one, unfortunately, is still too small. And I don't know if you can see this, but I'm fishing that really tall tree that's sticking up. This one is beautiful. Beautiful fish, beautiful colors you can see in the sunlight. Again, not big enough to keep. GoPro, start recording. We have a big one on. This guy feels big. Stay on, buddy. Oh, that is a beauty. That's got to be a 10-incher. Look at that guy. Just got him. We're gonna hold him. We're gonna lip him and get this thing out of his mouth. What a beautiful catch. I think I'm gonna loosen my drag up a little. Fish on. That's a crappie. That is a crappie. Not a very big boy, but a crappie nonetheless. So, even if it's windy, they can and still will bite if they feel like it. That's what he looks like. Beautiful colors. Fish on, stay pinned. Gotta stop horsing them in, that's why. This is big. Let's get him up here. Oh, he feels heavy too. My God, that could be the biggest of the day, folks. Oh my goodness. That's a fryer. Oh my God, look at that one, guys. Look at that one in the sun. Let's see how big he is. He is 10 inches, folks. He is going on the stringer. What a beautiful keeper this guy is. Got a big one. Got something big over here. He's feeling drag. Feels, please be a giant crappie. Oh my goodness, guys. This is another keeper crappie. Oh my goodness. Don't come off. Yes, landed. This guy is definitely a solid 10. Oh man, I've been fishing for so long, and he could be an 11 or 12. What a chunk. Got him free. Look at the beautiful colors on him. Guys, he's a 10 right on the dot. Fish on, another crappie. Good size one, but not quite a keeper. He's feisty. I kind of horsed him out of the water, and he is pissed. Chill out, dude. Chill out, my dude. It's been about the average size that we've been catching all day. Just tiny ones, but you gotta sift through these guys. Well, guys, this is the bag that I got today of crappie. I got 3 other white bass in the car, in the cooler. But this is 4 very beefy sized crappie right here next to, way too close to my face. But we definitely had fun today. I'm gonna get these in the cooler and get out of here. The wind has picked up, as you can see. But you know, some big crappie moved in, and I could stay longer, but I want to get home, process these dudes, and put them in the fridge. If you enjoyed the video today, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the like button, share my channel with as many people as you can that also love fishing. That would mean so much to me. Thank you for all the support, all the great comments. Thank you for subscribing, and you know, have a great day. I certainly did, and I'm glad that I was able to share this day with you. We'll see you on the next one. Well, congratulations for making it this far in my video. I sure appreciate you watching. It looks like we have some interesting things that's happening here. So I'm going to show you these fish. So if you look really closely here, I'm going to try to get them as best as I can. It would appear that these two have very distinct columnar patterns. Like you can see linear patterns in their scales, whereas these crappie in the back here do not have any sort of columnar pattern. So these two in the front here are in fact white crappie, and these two in the back are classified as black crappie. These 3 guys right here are white bass, possibly striper. I don't know the difference, but I'm gonna say they're white bass. Pretty sizable. A really good day worth of catches. So thank you again for watching this far. I thought I'd add this little tidbit in here as a piece of education. Really fascinating. I don't believe I've caught white crappie. So, well, none this big. So keep on watching. We're in the fall time. We're still going to be catching crappie even into the winter because we have crappie fever. And if you want to see some beautiful catches, stay tuned. We'll see you on the next one.